name is Wuree, and I'm a writer, producer, director.
Alright, from where?
From Sierra Leone originally,
Alright.
but based in the UK. Well, I've been in the UK for at least 20 years of my life. I went to the UK, as most other African people go there to achieve something different. So I went for my university education, and then from there, I realized it's not the academic thing I was looking for. I did my business administration, my MBA, University of East London. The dream was always there. It just happened like in every family, sometimes they want you to do something, like maybe either you become a doctor or a lawyer or this kind of things. So initially you will listen to what the family wants you to do, but then you have something inside you that you want to do something different. And I realized the only thing I wanted to do is to be a visionary filmmaker. And so I started, writing script. I went for screenwriting training studies. I went for producing studies. I went for directing. And then I said, okay, now I can write my script and show exactly what I think here and how I'll be able to change things in our environment. I did my screenwriting at the London, my MA screenwriting at University of London, University of London. And then I did my producing at Raindance and London Film Academy, and then I also did my directing at London Film Academy. Most of the time, if you're a writer-director, you already know exactly how you want the story to be interpreted than just being the director or the writer. But if you are a producer also, that means you are already in the business itself. You are able to look at how things are going to be done properly. You become the person supervising actually the production itself, or you delegate that task to a line producer and make sure that what you really want for that production is achieved without any hiccups. I recently finished my life. My Father is a Hero in the UK.
But because I really want to know, when you write and produce, what kind of stories do you like to tell?
Okay.
What's your aim? What is your objective?
Okay, my stories, for example, in the like my other writings are mainly in terms of they are mostly action thrillers, but for this one, it's a different story altogether, a different genre, because there's so many things happening within our continent in general that people just think that is the norm, especially when it comes to women and men, men and women. And you see people doing things because they think, okay, I am this, I have to do it this way. And the other one will look at it and say, okay, this is just part of the society we live in, so I just have to do this to have these material things or this kind of thing, and which is not really necessary. I believe either a man or a woman, they can achieve greatness if they follow the right path and do the right thing. Every trade, if you want to become a medical doctor, you have to go for the training to become a medical doctor. You can't be a nurse and try to do the work of a medical doctor. So what I did, I sacrificed some years of my life to go do my MA screenwriting for 2 years at University of London. And then I went for the producing. I spent 1 year on that. And then I went for the directing. I did another 1 year on that. So based on that, I'm able to visualize and look at things and said, okay, when I'm writing my screenplays, my scripts, I know exactly what needs to be there to make it different from the next person. Because the moment you think of an idea, another person is thinking of the same idea. It is how you interpret or you put your own idea into pen and paper visually. Because screenplay is something that has to be visual. Your description of what you put on that script is how the director, if you're not directing it, is going to interpret it. And if you put something bad, then the director is just going to give something bad. And the bad name goes to the director. Oh, this director is a poor director. They're not looking at the fact that the writer has written something very damaging.
That's why I just have to get the script
correctly. The actor's job is to improvise and interpret what is on the script. But the director now is responsible to visualize the interpretation of what the actor is doing, coaching the actor to, the right path, like having a captain in a ship, and then you have your crew members. You, the captain, have to make sure that your destination
is reached.
Exactly.